And at 5:30 with the Channel 3 exclusive, the battle over water. And here's the question: does public drinking water belong to the people, or should private companies be able to buy and sell it for a profit? Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight at 5:30. I'm Mark Zinni.
And I'm Denise DeCenzo. In Bloomfield and West Hartford, people are outraged over plans to build a bottling plant.
But Connecticut is not alone. There are many states where private companies are making big bucks. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Susan Raff just got back from Maine, where a battle's been going on for years. Susan, good evening.
Good evening, Mark. Big corporations have found out that bottled water is almost better than liquid gold. They are making lots of money off your water. People all over the country are concerned about that and are fighting back. We all need water. We can't live without it. But Poland Spring isn't interested in what comes out of your tap. They want what's in the ground. Some of the purest spring water.
And like somebody's coming in and extracting water that already belongs to you and profiting off of it.
That's exactly what's happening in Fryeburg, Maine. Kelly Ryan owns a natural food store. She and a lot of others in town have been trying to stop it.
Why do you think this has divided the town so much?
I think it's the whole divide and conquer thing. I think that some people are saying, oh, this is good because it's going to lower your taxes. It's going to create jobs.
Poland Spring has created jobs. They tell us 800 people work at their bottling plants, neither of which are in Fryeburg. Poland Spring takes their water, but taxpayers don't get a cent. Part of the problem? Maine has no ground rules when it comes to groundwater. The company pumps over 100 million gallons a year. The battle to stop it has been going on for nearly 20 years and is now in the hands of the Supreme Court.
Fryeburg is really a fraction of the company's water. In fact, Nestle, which owns Poland Spring, has springs all over the state. And Nestle is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. People in rural communities feel they're outpowered.
When a bottled water company comes into your town, it's extremely hard to get them out of your town.
Nisha Swinton works for Food and Water Watch, a grassroots movement trying to protect water all over the country. They've been involved in the fight in Connecticut against Niagara, a California-based company poised to pump out nearly 2 million gallons of water from their reservoirs. People in West Hartford and Bloomfield have been leading the charge against it.
To have a bottled water company come in, have all these behind-the-scene deals, and having no voice in that, having no voice in controlling their public water resources.
This is like a regional little discharge zone here.
Poland Spring gets their water from this pretty little spot.
Could Maine run out of water? I mean, could you go too far?
Sure, that concern is a serious one. It's one I take very honestly. We are an open and transparent company, so we publish all of our data.
Brian Dubois is the company's natural resource manager. He says they monitor what they take, and the impact on the water cycle is minimal. Yet, the fundamental question still remains.
We believe water is a human right and should not be sold as a commodity.
While Fryeburg taxpayers don't get any money, the company does create jobs, and there are other benefits. The fight here in Connecticut, which ended up in the state legislature, sparked our interest to see what's happening in other states. In part 2 of the water battle, you'll hear more about Connecticut's fight, plus what happens when there's a drought. In some states, companies are allowed to keep pumping. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.